So all is all here, back with another video. Today we're going to go through the Magic Knight Lapis. We're going to go through her early, go through her mid, and we're going to go through her late game runes. And this one was asked for by Mr. Rockstar. So here it is. Let's just go through her attack first. Her attack is she steals magic powers from the frontline enemy, and then she creates herself a shield through the portion of damage that it does. So that's Lapis for you. Let's crack on to early game. Okay, so now into early game. I mean, I had her early game. She was the first hero card that I drew. I wonder what everyone else's hero card is, the first one they drew. Leave a comment, I would like to know. But the rune to equip her is the Fatal. This gives her 15% extra attack power, and because she's attacking monster and attacks the forefront people, and the more attacks she does, the bigger shield she creates. So Fatal is the one you want for early game. So let's crack on to mid game. Okay, so now into mid game, we've unlocked the majority of the runes. The one I now switched to was the Blade rune, as this gives her 20% extra crit rate. Now I say crit rate purely because the more damage she does, the more shield she has. So with the crit rate, you want to make sure you have crit rate on the Blade runes and attack runes, just so you can maximize the amount of chance that she'll get her critical hit, giving her more shield. So that is the reason behind there. Now, if you're lucky enough to get to this point, you should get her green stone, which is her 15% extra defense, which is okay because she's attacking monster. But if you've got it, equip it. Or if you're lucky enough to get the purple stone, which gives her attack 25% extra damage, which is crazy. If you do have that, definitely have the Blade rune on, because that will just maximize the amount of damage and chance of getting crit damages. Again, just make sure that you have them on purple, and you have them up to about 4 or 5 levels, just because you want to save the rest of the magic dust to the legendary stone, which is in the late game. Alright, speaking of late game, let's move on to that. Okay, so now into the late game, where we've unlocked all of the runes. The one that you want to switch to now is the Vampire rune. This is purely because she attacks up to 4 people in the line, and this not only gives her the shield portion to the damage, it also heals her as well. So she's self-healing, and if she hits multiple people, the Vampire rune just makes sense. Again, just making sure that you are you have attack substats on your legendary stones, and maxing out that top rune just to get the most out of the attack from her. And if you are at this point lucky enough to get her legendary stone, then I am super jealous. Her legendary stone does the ability to strip buffs from the enemy, and in also doing that grants you 1 mana per monster for which strip buffs it does. All this has 25% chance of happening when you attack. Also, I have been told by various sources, I haven't quite worked it out myself, but the spell Oblivion does not affect and block her ability of her legendary stone. So whether she's got Oblivion effect on or not, this ability will still happen, and she can still have a chance of stripping. So if you do have this stone, this is the best stone to have. So equip it now. That wraps up the video. So now you know the best runes for Lapis for early, mid and late game, and you know which stones are best for her. Please leave a comment down below if you run a different rune set, or if you have or do not have her legendary stone yet. That'd be interesting to see, because I don't. I've gone over halfway of all the monsters and rune guys now, and I appreciate everyone's support. So just keep giving me those thumbs up, and we'll keep going on to the next one. Thank you for watching.